Hello, welcome back. This is Coinpig. So, today, or this morning, the Royal Mint have issued another set of products for the celebrate the 50th anniversary of Decimal Day, and let's have a look, see what they've released, shall we? The first one is this anniversary Decimal Day silver-proof coin and newspaper book. I'm not quite sure on these sets who they're marketed at, and this here is the gold-proof coin and period newspaper. So you got the silver proof 156.50, this gold proof 1,540, but you've also got a strike on the day, which is, I believe, the first time ever that the Royal Mint have issued a strike on the day 50p. This is a gold proof, of course, and it looks like it may have already sold out. It says limited stock, shipping late February, so I'm guessing there's 700 of those. Yeah, so there isn't much for the average person to collect. It doesn't look like. In this case, there's a gold strike on the day, a gold strike on the day, 50p, the first one ever. It's the first time, it says, the first time we have produced a strike on the day 50p coin. So that's good. 700 of those, so that is quite high for a gold proof coin. No, that's the issue here. Although it is a 50p, so, and it's the first. The novelty value alone will probably suffice. So let's have a look at the 50p. There it is. Let's have a look at the portrait, usual portrait. Yeah, I can see selective frosting on the coin. Sort of an orange flavoured box on this. Very 1970s. It comes with a signed certificate signed by Gavin Elliott, head of production, which confirms the date the coin was struck. So technically it's striking today, but not issuing or not releasing or supplying, if you like, the coin until late February. So I don't know the dates exactly, it doesn't say obviously, but I'm guessing in the final week, so sometime next week. I should give you the specification on this. There's the spec, you can have a look at that if you wish. It doesn't really tell us any more than we already know. You know, it's a Dominic Evans design. A bit disappointed actually, to be honest. But those seem to be the three items being produced for Decimal Day. There's these two here, which I'm not sure what the difference is. The 50th anniversary of Decimal Day collector set. So this is the Decimal Day collector set, £55, includes a complete set of decimal coins in their original packaging and a full set of their modern day counterparts. So you've got the old coins, the halfpenny. They seem to be, I'm not quite sure what's going on here. The placing seems a bit odd. I didn't think there was an original counterpart of the 50p. Now just watching the BBC news, and they had a feature about Decimal Day and the original change to decimal coins, and for some reason it took us 120 years after the first discussions about it to actually do it. Yeah, I don't know whether that says something about Britain and how long we take to do things, but apparently it took 120 years to go over to the decimal system way after many other countries had already done that. £55, I still don't quite understand. That's right, so you get the first coin set, is that right? I'm confused. Is that different packaging? Do you get one of those? That's the sort of thing that I think they've got millions of these stored at the Royal Mint, because basically there's only 5 coins here, as you can see. This is the original set of coins that were, I don't know if they were sold or given out to people in their masses. So you've got the brand new halfpenny, the brand new penny, brand new 2p, and the 5p and the 10p. Nothing above 10p was included in this set, so I can't remember, unfortunately, whether or not there was a 50. Well, the 50p was already a thing, but why it wasn't included in this set, I don't know. Yeah, I don't know why there was no 50p, because there was no 20p at the time. There was no pound coin, of course, at the time. These were all added much later, and of course the halfpenny was discontinued and taken out of circulation in 1984. You won't find those in circulation anymore, except for the odd occasion when somebody's put one of those in instead of a penny or something. But that's getting away from the issue here. Why is there two sets? What's the difference? So that is, all right, there we are. There's the 1 penny and the new halfpenny. There's the 2 pennies next to each other. You can see there's a massive difference in size between the old and the new. You've got shillings, threepence. I always remember the threepence, even though I barely ever used it, but it was such a distinctive coin, and it wasn't a circular coin like most coins. And the new 10p. Is this the half crown? Yep. There's the farthing, which had been taken out of circulation before, way before decimalisation itself, I think back in the 50s. And there's the halfpenny. So there's the half. So I'm not quite sure why the placing of these is so odd. There's the halfpenny there. There's the halfpenny there. Why are they not next to each other? It's confusing. I don't understand. It's more confusing than the pre-decimal system itself. Okay. Well, let's just go back to, there we are. So decimal day, pre-decimal and decimal collector set, decimal day collector set. So from my point of view, do they not look the same? Just different colour. All the coins are the same. I'm confused. There's the blue one. So it's a package of coins, is it? £1, £2. So do you get the £1 and the £2? Is that what it is? They don't show. See, this is the confusing bit, and the Royal Mint have been doing this lately quite a lot. From the cover itself, I mean, obviously you've got different texts here. But you've got 50p, the halfpenny, the penny, the 2 pence, the 5 pence, 10 pence, half crown, florin, shilling, 6 pence, 3 pence, penny, halfpenny, farthing. So you haven't got any of the modern coins. Except you have got some of the modern coins. I'm confused. I don't understand. They weren't even issued at the same time, so why are they included? There's the old coinage. Farthing, halfpenny, penny, threepence, sixpence, shilling, florin, and half crown. Now the florin is 2 shillings essentially. It's the equivalent of a 10p would be at the time, and they're exactly the same size, basically to make it easier to tell the difference, I think. But of course they're no longer the same size that they were back in 1971. 10p's are now way much smaller, as are 5p's, in fact considerably smaller. And just for interest's sake, I thought I'd show you the difference in size between the original 10 new pence and the current 10 pence. And the same with the 5 pence. That's the original 10 pence and the original 5 pence. The original coins on the left, the current coins on the right. So the shilling, which would have been the 5p, and the florin, which was the 2 shillings or the 10p, very confusing. Why have 2 names for the same coin? Essentially, that's what they've got. They've got the 2 shillings, which was actually, and I think I've got one or had one recently in my last video. So here is the 2 shillings, aka the florin, 1948, this particular one. And here is the 10 new pence. This one's the earliest strike in 1968. So you can see the difference there. And if I put that one right over the top, exactly the same size. So people would be familiar with the coin when they came out. They're the same size and shape. And they just look slightly different. The 2 shillings was also called the florin, and yet they didn't use the florin on the coin itself. They called it the 2 shillings. So I know historically and all the rest of it, but talk about confusing. As a youngster at the time, it was very confusing, and certainly luckily didn't have to use it very much. So most of my memories are from other people using it and getting used to the idea of the new coinage, which is quite simple, really, if you think about it. And looking back, why were we ever on such a complicated system? Anyway, that's another discussion for another time, I suppose. But that is what's available. I'm still very confused myself as to why they've got two sets, one for £50, one for 55, with different set of coins, some of which weren't even issued at the time. Let's have a look again. See, these are what you've got here. Those essentially are the old and the new coins, and that's shown on here, whereas this blue set here. Okay, so I've clarified with the Royal Mint. Apparently it's just to show the progression of coins over the last 50 years, with the additional new coins essentially in this more expensive £55 pack. I'm not quite sure it illustrates it very well, because it doesn't give the original coins and the current coins, and changes that happened in over a period of time. So yeah, I mean, that's apparently what it's for, but I'm not sure that it's a really good advert for the Royal Mint, because it's basically selling you modern coins again. Anyway, we'll leave it at that. It's not obvious, is it, really? So it comes with this Britain's First Decimal Coins set pack, which I've already got one of anyway. They don't sell for more than £1 anyway. They contain coins that are fairly common in most cases. You couldn't sell the individual coins for more than about 25p each anyway. So it seems a bit of a hike in price to charge £5 extra for that. But of course you do get the continuing change by the looks of it. So I'm confused why they've included modern coins in a product which is celebrating coins from 50 years ago. These are not the common coins that were available in 1971, either the old or the new. Now, I was just saying that I was watching a report on BBC Breakfast, and it looks like, from what they were saying, that he doesn't think much of these particular coins. I don't know, because he said that none of the coins released in 1971 are essentially collectible coins, and yet here's the Royal Mint trying to sell them for £50 or more. So slightly confused. I don't quite understand. But let's go back to the decimal day packs. Now, you do get these additional ones with the newspapers and so on. I'm not really a newspaper collector, so it doesn't really appeal to me. I don't quite understand. If you collect historical memorabilia and things like that, then maybe, yeah. But I'm always confused as to why these sort of things exist. Because if you collect newspapers, I'm sure you don't just automatically collect coins or stamps or whatever. It just seems a bit niche, should we say. And I guess it is, because there's only 19 of those and it still hasn't sold out by the looks of it. And 200 of the silverproof. So yeah. But I'm very disappointed, actually. I was expecting a couple of sets of coins, not of the original type, but of other coins celebrating the anniversary. The 50p isn't one that you can get elsewhere. It's a strike on the day, apparently. So that only really leaves the gold proof and the silver proof coin as ones that you could already have got. These are already coins that had been released. So these other ones here, yeah, I mean, these are sold out now, but this is the gold proof coin that you could get. And this is £1,100. The gold proof strike on the day, of course, slightly more. 1,250. I don't know. Do you think it's worth the extra £150 for a strike on the day? I know they're very popular, but I'm not sure, to be honest. But these other packs, they don't appeal to me. Strike on the day, yeah, if you got the budget, maybe. But overall, I'm disappointed. I was expecting 2 or 3 different sets with including this decimal day coin to be included, perhaps on a 1971 dated coin that you could only get through the particular set, with obviously a 2021 date on one side 1971 on the other. So, yeah, I don't know. Let me know what you think. Keep collecting. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And I will be back next time. And hopefully, I'll have some coins for you to show.